Hey, what up, YouTube? I'm here. I'm back. We're entering the final stretch of this game. Got the school festival. Yeah, you go. Don't even chance it. I'm taking this spot. You go find another spot here, Mad Rocket. I applied first, Becky. So afraid you'd have to hand the main gate over to me. It sounds like it's thundering outside, so if it ever comes to it, this may stop suddenly. That would be unfortunate, but if it does, then I'll just pick it up when the power comes back on, or Monday. We're all trying to make the main entrance nice and fancy since it's the most important part. Well, most of us are. Vincent over there isn't helping at all, as usual. I must say, this is shaping up splendidly. But how could I not, when I, Vincent Florald, are overseeing the work done upon it? Now, Sarifa, you must set this up as though it were a present delivered to Adios herself. It's always a joy to witness the Academy's fest liveliness this time of year. I believe that I would find myself much happier, however, if Master Vincent were to assist with preparations. Okay. One old dear, happy festival memories. I got you covered. Snap. There's her file. There's her smiles preserved. Snap. There's her too. Snap, snaps. I'll immortalize every cute smile I see. Apparently, the fact that there are guys at this festival isn't a memory worth preserving. So, we made you do so much for us. But if you think of all those things as personal favors for Toa, probably feel better. Or does anyone have, like, 50 pamphlets they can spare? Forgot about the bunch I was supposed to hand out at the auditorium. She'd be fine knowing Toa. She probably ordered tons of spares. Okay, so what do I have to do? Quest. Final chapter. Slip their minds. I think we'll go to this one first. We will pursue that one first. Cool, I can go past. Okay, so it was the other side. Excuse me, I heard the package was mistakenly delivered to Class 2. Is this where I can pick it up? Oh, my glad to see you. Do you have a minute? I'll show you right now. Let's see it. What a relief. It's right over here. Margarita. He says he's here for the package. Oh, how fortunate. I was just about to put it away too. Come along now. Okay then. Are these cones? That they are. We were planning on setting up some boundaries for the Stella Garden, but not with anything that garish. None of us ordered them by mistake, either. We suspected they were meant for another class. Now you mention it, I'm pretty sure I saw some cones on the field. I'll take these over and ask around. You mean it? Thank you. In that case, we'll leave this matter in your capable hands. Okay. So... it's in the back. Oh, I can just visually see where... I'm certain that I dropped it somewhere around here. Something the matter? Nothing, I say. For that matter, what are you doing here? You have preparations to make for the festival. Get back to work. Normally I would, but you look as though you have something on your mind. Are you sure I can't be of assistance? This is a personal matter, and your butting into my private affairs will do more harm than good. Though, since you're here, it couldn't hurt hell. Have you seen a notebook around this area by any chance? It would have a black leather cover. I don't believe I've seen anything like that. If you have it up, you look, though. That is quite unnecessary. But if you are so inspired to assist me, you may do so for game this conversation ever took place. Understood? As a notebook has even more on it than usual. I probably shouldn't talk to him. That said, I'm sure you'd be happy if I found the notebook. I'm gonna get some clues before I can do that, though. Oh. I must have dropped it while making my round. Aha, the rooftop. It's the only place to be. But then it should be around here. So seriously dropped it on the roof? I could figure out where it might be if I head up there. It's time to go up to the roof. To the roof. It's like there are puppy dogs in this school. Excuse me, mind if I ask you a question? I believe the Vice Principal Heinrich was up here just a while ago. I see how it makes sense. Yeah, he was up here, came along to check on how everything was going. Using his notebook as a sort of checklist for all our arrangements. To think of it, I wouldn't be surprised if the notebook was full of info on everyone's festival plans. And it should be a top priority. You remember where he was standing at the time? It's about here, right where you can get a good look at the courtyard. Oh. But he left right after that. Ever heard some guys messing around over near the field, so he moved over there to yell at them a little better. He even leaned over the railing a bit for that one. Which means it probably didn't fall out into the courtyard. Thanks, that narrows things down. No worries, best of luck. Crow was supposed to help me out, but he seems to have left me in the lurch. What could he be up to, I wonder? Hugo from Class 7. Crepes are a little too close to my pies for temper. Oh well, I'm not going to let slow sales get me down. Another thing I have to prepare for after this for Easter. I'm making everything. I like to make myself some pancakes. I'll tell you one more time, Uncle. I'll tell you one more time, Uncle Mackerel. We gotta spend some time with the instructor Mary during the festival. Got it? The less yapping, more helping. Oh, and by the way, you're off by a ridge there. Huh? Uncle Makarov is so unhealthy that he can't even set up some signs without collapsing into a wheezing mess. That's why he has a talented and charming niece to help him out. Of course. See if she has any more details. Wish I could help, but we need to focus on getting this ready. It's all on you, Ring. Okay. Excuse me, may I ask you something? Oh my goodness, is something wrong? Do you need some help? No, not exactly. Oh, so you're looking for a notebook. Now that I think about it, I believe I heard some first-year boys talking about something they found. That might be what you're looking for. Fantastic. So the next step then. Might be even faster than I thought. Do you see where they went? I believe I heard them say something about going someplace quiet, so they could get a better look at it. I'm sorry, I wish I could be more specific. Oh, that's as greatly as it is. Somewhere quiet. I think I know where. No time to waste. I better get going. I think I know where they are too, but yeah. That's not where I was thinking. How's business so far? It's looking the hottest. No surprises yet. Our reads around the second years were pretty much spot on. As far as the first years go, the guys Whitcomb combo has been pulling up the bets. Ha! We nailed that prediction too. Alright, get those presents jacked up as high as you can. Crow, mind explaining what's going on here? Reen, buddy, good to see you. This is a tiny side project that few secondaries are volunteering for. Where you turn a fun event into a gambling racket. Hey now, that's rude. All this is just some friendly competition. Jackpot's a year's worth of cafeteria tickets. What would a second year even do with that? Right, time to get back to work. But you guys, you got this. You bet we do. Just make sure to keep this a secret, alright? Keep your lips sealed and we'll even cut you in on the plan. Yeah, I'll pass. Excuse me, do you have a minute? I believe I have a package for you. A package, you say? Oh yes, these are the cones we plan on using for Super Stallion. They took so long to arrive that I started wondering if they had listed the wrong address or something. My thanks to you. Our preparations can continue as scheduled. Huh? Well, happy I could help. I'm sure the student council is running themselves ragged right now, but you've done well. Even so, we have another issue to resolve. How? While we were waiting on the cones, we had another possum mistakenly delivered to us. You can see it over there. Had our hands full here, so we hadn't quite decided what to do with it. That makes sense. Any idea what's inside? Freshly printed books. A sizable number of them, I bet. Probably stock rather than a personal book delivery. Do you mind if I took care of these? I might know who they are meant for, so I can take them to their rightful owners. If it wouldn't be a bother, that would be a great help to all of us. By all means, take the books to their rightful owners. I will, thank you. Okay. Somewhere quiet. And say the engineering building? Or the old schoolhouse? Clearly the old schoolhouse. Wow, this is a good find. What do you think about this photo, Rex? Ooh, man, that's awesome. It's definitely an amateur shot, but it captures the energy of a live performance. It's almost too good. Wonder who it belongs to, though. That book's covered in some pretty expensive looking leather, so maybe it's one of the nobles. Excuse me, guys. Found that notebook somewhere, right? Mind if I take a look at it? Oh, crap. Guess that answers our question about the owner. Man, oh well, here you go. So it matches the description, which means it belongs to Vice Principal Heinrich. I wanted to have a better look at her, too. I know, right? I've never seen her before, but damn! Oh well. It's probably for the best. It gets returned to its owner. Guy seems really devoted to her, too. If we try to hold on to it, things might just get ugly. Yeah. What are they talking about? Sorry for the trouble. Make sure it gets back to the right hands. Let him know he got our seal of approval, alright? Sure. What in the world is written in here? I kind of want to check. No, that'd be a bad idea. Should head straight back and return to the vice principal. Even if it isn't his, I can't just turn it in at a reception. Hey, don't tell me you're a fan too. Nice, she isn't that well known in the Empire. I guess you last 7 types are pretty worldly. Okay, now I'm really curious. That's what. Can I go to my books? Unfortunately, no. Can I do Imperial Chronicle? Oh. A few of those missing. Have to pick up those on the next playthrough, I guess. Oh yeah. Is that a chest? No. That's just flowers. Oh, you again. I'm busy, a concept you silly thing to not have familiarized yourself with here. State your business without delay. Found a black leather notebook and thought it might be yours. That this is indeed my notebook. You wouldn't happen to look inside of it, would you? No, of course not. Well, I didn't at least. Of course. How could I have expected such a privacy-infringing belief from a student of our esteemed account? Oh, he dropped a picture. Is this? I guess the weird vibe I was picking up had some merit. It seems to be a picture of some dancing wearing a remarkably skimpy outfit. Some dancer? You call one of the greatest artists of all time some dancer? Foolishness, utter foolishness. She's a member of Crossbell's highly esteemed theater troupe, Arc-en-Ciel. To call her a mere dancer is churlish. Never heard of them. They're known for their magnificent and passionate performances, replete with acrobatic feats that will blow your mind. Arc-en-Ciel represents true art, capturing the hearts and eyes of those blessed enough to hear their witness. My eyes have closed on their glory until I was invited to one of their performances in Crossbell. Their brilliance is renowned across the continent, rivaling even the acclaim this nation's operas receive. There's no shame in admitting Richelieu Mao's many charms. On the contrary, those who don't should hang their heads in shame. Her talent is such that she was cast in a leading role almost immediately after her debut. Furthermore, she's earned everything she has through hard work and dedication. Does anyone wonder why we love her so? Tragically, the recent terrorist attacks in Crossbell has impacted Arc-en-Ciel just as it would any other citizen. But I believe in them. No setback is too great to stop them from soaring to even greater levels of excellence. The voices of the fans shall be their support as they continue their climb. We shall support Richelieu Mao. Wow, that was the last thing I ever expected to hear from him. Well, then allow me to thank you for returning my notebook. That said, you are to seal your memories from this discussion away in the deepest reaches of your mind, never to reemerge. Yes, sir. This is not a bribe, understood? It is a token to ensure that you put every last ounce of effort into serving the Academy. Given from Class 7's trailing behind the other classes, I hope this acts as an appropriate motivator. I fully expect you to prepare with the highest level of diligence so that you do not bring shame upon this. Yes, sir. We'll be sure to meet your expectations. Okay. Now it's time to talk to Beatrix. See if there's any. Ah, so that's a hidden. Okay. Wish I could help, but we need to focus on game. It's all on you, Reen. Well, nobody on this floor. Nobody on this floor. Nobody up here. I think I know where those ladies are. They're in the sub. That's strange. Our book is done, now for copying and binding. Unfortunately, they still haven't sent us. Really want to go over them and make sure everything came out. Oh, that's just fine. That's just life. I'll just focus on getting it while I wait. Not what I suspected. Nah, that'd be too easy. Okay. I'd be in the engineering building because, you know, the engineers are rather bookish. Nope. Could be in the library. That's the other obvious spot. Nope. Now looks like it's back to unless for some reason it's in the gymnasium, which I would doubt. But might as well go up the stairs. Nope. Yeah. Nope, not here. see if there's any indicators in here. Well, a Trista radio station, obviously. Oh. Could be in the bookstore. Hello, how are your festival preparations coming along? I'd be happy to help you in any way I can. All you need to do is ask. Believe it or not, I have a package for you, at least I think I do. Oh, so they delivered it to the wrong place, did they? Yeah, I was thinking it was delayed by high volume shipments this time of year. Well, I'm glad to hear that, though I do regret taking your time when you're so busy. Don't worry about it, the academy's close enough, it wasn't a problem. Ha, that's very kind of you. Which reminds me, though, someone else's package has been delivered to me, too. Would you mind if I have a look? Not at all. I looked in there myself just to see if it was something I'd ordered and later forgotten about. It's full of books. They're certainly not our regular stock. These are different. The books are so slim. Maybe a short story? I'm pretty sure I've seen something like this before. I think one of the students in the academy might have ordered those. Maybe it's something someone wrote and planned to sell during the festival. If that's the case, then there's no point in leaving them here. I'll take them with me and try to figure out what they belong to. As if I weren't already worried about taking up your time with busy work, but thank you very much for doing this. Might as well grab the... Oh. Might as well see what... Ah. Of course it does. I wanted to guess as to where, though. Can't believe they're still hanging around here after a terrorist attack on this scale. Pass that info along to Donald-Fall. It's like they're discussing the recent terrorist attack. Yes, Structure Sarah's just as stressed about everything going on as we are. It's like the world's falling apart. Ah. I can get Red Moves from Rose Chapter 11 in here. Let's see if I can also get Red Moon Rose Chapter 8. Nope. Finished up our book and sent it out for copying and binding. They're taking their time in sending them back. I really want to go over everything and make sure that it all came out okay. Excuse me, are these the books you're looking for? It's them. That's definitely them. Thank goodness. I was really starting to worry that they wouldn't get here in time. Yeah. Now we'll be able to hold our little reading circle just as planned. Really would like some boys to attend us there, their impassioned views on the works we'll be reading. Ah, be still, my heart. Well, she's enthusiastic. Well, and that's all I'm here for, so... Oh, hold on a moment. I just remembered something. I guess something you didn't ask for got delivered here, too. How did you know? It's this. I assumed this would have many books in it, so I was quite surprised when I found something different inside. Mind if I take a look? Full of ornaments. They all look really expensive too. An elegant looking stand. This is a statue of a Pegasus. Hoping for our reading circle to be a little bit more like a tea party. I'm not using anything that expensive looking, so I'm sure these must have been meant for someone else. All the packages were delivered just to the wrong people, so this one might be. I'll hold on to this if you don't mind. I think I might know who ordered it. Well then, it's all yours. Please do come along to our reading circle during the festival. You might want to bring a friend or two too. I'll think about it. College girls be weird. Actually, this would be high school girls. Let us see. Well, I guess I'll go over to the radio station to get their Sorry to keep you waiting, Michael. Oh, there you are. I'm just glad you could make it at all. Our specials tonight. Some people still haven't submitted what they want us to say during it. I mean, we could go ahead without them, but it'd feel kind of unfair if we did. I imagine it'd probably just slip their minds considering how much everyone has to do right now. You are taking the time to give everyone's events covered, so I'm sorry that they put you through this. Don't sweat it. The festival give us some good material every year. You won't see me complaining that the students are making it better. The Academy's been getting lots of coverage since what happened last month too. Sorry we don't have the time to shoot the breeze about that. So we got the time to get this done? You bet. We're broadcasting tonight, so let's get this done as quickly as possible. You are the man. I'm still waiting for replies from Class 1, Class 5, and the Occult Research Society. I don't know where the people in charge of them are, but you probably will, since you're all from the same academy. Get those comments. Leave it to me. This one still should be rehearsing for the opera, so I guess that's where I'll find her. As far as Mishi Panic is set up in the gymnasium. Please see out Occult Research. Guess I'll head to the club room. Right then, let's get going. Let's go to the first floor. Well, let me get this straight. You delivered every single package to the wrong place? I'm sorry. I only just started this job, so I don't care about your excuses. Just tell me when the ornaments are going to arrive. Eek, I'm so sorry. Looks like I'm here just in time. Waiting for these by any chance? Oh yes, here they are. Not a single one out of place. Now we can finally get started on the interior. You really re-deliver everything for me? So sorry. Thank you so much. No worries. It's kind of a pain, but I get what happened. Usually don't worry about it. Even so, I ended up causing you trouble. Oh wait, please take these. Are you sure? It's the least I can do. I'll be sure this never happens again, and you can count on that. Well, goodbye. Sorry again. He's a busy one, alright. Hope he's not running out to fix more mistakes. I guess it's because there are so many deliveries to make. Everyone getting rid of this. Definitely makes it harder to blame him for messing up. That is true. Anyway, it seems like things are all sorted out. I really appreciate the help.
We may be rivals, but you have my appreciation too. I hope both of our festival plans go as well as they can.
Yeah, the better the attractions, the better the festival. Excuse me, could I have a moment? What are you doing here? This is Class 1's practice area. Do you see a sign that says Class 7 interlopers welcome? Or perhaps, please interrupt us. No, then move along. I'm only here to ask about Class 1's comment for the Rio Special and the Academy Festival tonight. Still haven't submitted one. Oh, right. Did no one submit a comment for our class?
I certainly haven't.
Likewise, I've been so focused on practicing that it slipped our minds. Well, listen well then. Class 1 will be performing an operetta set in the Middle Ages, known as the Coronation of Garuda. This is a dramatic tale of Garuda, a most noble lady favored by the Emperor himself, as she struggles against her own destiny. The leading roles will be played to perfection by Patrick Hyams and myself. First, Florald. Our operetta won't be simply captivating, but also educational. We even consulted an expert to ensure our script's accuracy. I implore those of you listening not to miss out on our fabulous performance, especially in order to watch other lesser events performed by other lesser classes the very same day. You'll not be outdone. I think that should do for now. Thanks. She really is competitive. Ah. Hello. Do you need something from me? I do. I'm collecting comments about each of the festival's events for radio broadcast, focusing on them. I had no idea the Occult Research Society was actually doing something for the festival, though. I certainly am. Oh, are you curious? Can I just have a simple answer, please? Very well, I suppose I can tell you. I'll be turning this room into a fortune-telling house during the festival. How accurate were the fortunes I tell thee? That's for you to find out for yourself. Guess I should take that as our comment. Thanks. Oh, and as the man for the radio station who sent you, I see a great deal of hardship in this future. Heh. Well, gee, I'd hate to get in the way of your preparation, so I better get going now. Time for me to go to the gymnasio. Why I'm not just using this? Come on, work. I commend you to work. Issue, why have you forsaken us? Is everything okay over there? Hey, watch out. This Class 7's Joker's here to get dirt on us. You think this is some sort of shot? Joe, get out of here before I make you get out of here.
Simmer down, boys. Sorry about that. Truth is, the machine we're using isn't really working like it should, so we're all a little on edge. We sent off someone to get George, so our technical woes should be over before too long. What's your story? Do you have a reason for coming, or are you actually spying on us? The former, I assure you. Hate to ask when you're so busy, but it's about the festival feature on the radio tonight. Class 5 still hasn't provided the station with a comment, so I was hoping that someone could say... Oh, Adios, it's Monk. How could that radio freak have forgotten that? Yeah, you're gonna have to ask him. What the hell, man? He seemed so excited when he told me he'd take care of it. What could he even be doing right now? So instead of one of you coming up with a comment on the fly, I need to find Monk? Any idea where he might be at the moment? I don't think any of us have seen him since yesterday, actually. What he's doing right now better be pretty important if he thinks he can just ditch us at a time like this. Sure, it's not just sleeping in? Anyway, none of us have time to come up with some fancy radio comment. Gotta go straight to Monk for that. Got it. I'll look for him at the lower class dorm. Oh, I can actually find him. To the dorm! We are about to go on a quest to find the Monkey Monk. Oh. Funky Monk. Oh, Funky Monk. Can't see Monk anywhere on the first floor. Let's ask him. Excuse me, do you have a second? Not today, I don't think. You need him for something? Yeah, I need his comment for tonight's radio show. Because all I do is room and make sure.
There's no need for that. Sorry for the wait.
Sorry for the wait, Ween. I've just finished writing up our comment for the radio show. Just now? That's right. This comment is about the fruit of 2 days of backbreaking non-stop labor. And when I say non-stop, I mean without so much as a wink of sleep. Alexander's eyes are pretty intense, even for him. Such a radio geek. Misty won't be on the show, but a submission is a submission. Well, the very best is good enough. I can tell you're curious. Let me read it to you. Mishi, the international sensation, finally makes his Thor's Military Academy debut. But oh no, trouble is afoot. Mishi and Mishat are being attacked by evil Mishi, and the only way to save them is to smash, and mash away. So come along to Class 7's Mishi Panic, and save Mishi and Mishit from their terrible fate. Mishi Panic is the only place where smacking something so cute can be so refreshing. And that's that. Make sure they don't leave out a single word. I'll be listening. Sure. That's the last comment collected. I should go give this to Michael. Oh. Radio Trista. Radio Trista, we're all here.
Yo, how did it go?
Perfectly, I got all these comments right here. Good stuff. Got good, generally short comments. I'm pretty sure they'll get some great reactions for you. Oh, this is going to be a fantastic show. We run off take some of these. I'm really glad you helped out here. Awesome, thanks. Good luck with tonight's show. Ha, right back at you. See what we gotta do and make one hell of a festival. Ah, sounds like a plan. So now it's time to go to the infirmary. Grab that. Hello, Schwarzer. You wouldn't happen to be in here in response to my request, would you? That's right. Today I'm here on behalf of the student council. Chris said you needed someone to give students permission slips, right? Yes, these slips prove that a student is upholding the necessary health and hygiene standards to sell food on campus. Any and all students planning to sell food, whether at a stall or at an attraction, must have one to do so. To some gourmands, these slips are the most important part of the festival. And yet a few of our students still haven't collected theirs. I'm starting to feel a little worried. Ah, so that is that why you need someone to do it. You hit the nail on the head. I do it myself. But people need to be accident prone this time of year. So I need to be there and sorry to push you on you when I'm sure you're already swamped. Such are the dangers of sleeping happily in the student council. That's perfectly fine by me. I'm happy to help. What a guy. In this case, let me tell you what to do. President List is Nicholas from the cooking club. They'll be holding cooking classes during the festival. So we focus on all the preparations that he's forgotten to come get the one thing that will let him cook. Probably a good guess. Next up, we have Class 4's Eastern Tea House. As the name implies, they will be dealing in tea, sweets, and relaxation. I do believe it will be Colette's job to pick up their slip. Now it's yours to get her. She's a sweet girl, if on the clumsy side. It probably just slipped her mind. Ah, that sounds like something she'd do. She probably won't lose it if we bring it straight to her. Lastly, we have the two food stalls belonging to Becky and Hugo. I think they'd be the first to get their slips. I've heard the two are trying to outsell one another. If they don't have the slips, they'll tie at 0 units. They're probably too busy arguing to even think about stopping by. Maybe getting their slips will calm them down. So to recap, Nicholas from the cooking club, Colette from class 4, and Becky and Hugo, right? You got it, here are the permissions. Remember, the fate of the festival's food is riding on them. They are very important, be sure to handle them. Top of that, each slip has the name of the person you need to deliver to written on it. Don't get them mixed up. Understood, I'll be extremely careful. I expected so much would be written on the stone. I need to make sure everything's perfect. Yo, calm down. It's a simple request, even if it is important. Let me know how it went once you've done. It'll do. Hey, Colette, got a minute? I got something for you. Ooh, I've always had time for a gift. Here we are. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. That's a close one. Can't exactly have a tea house without tea. Whoops. Sorry you had to come all the way here to deliver it. I mean, hey, no worries. But do me a favor and try to get me tasks with any last second deliveries on the day of. We'll see about that. Thanks a lot. It'd be faster to get back in Hugo's. Yeah, Hugo, this is my spot. So bold. Terribly sorry, Becky, but it's my spot now. I applied for it first. And by extension, that means I get priority. Aye, but I brought myself here first. The application papers were vague as to what they meant by in front of the main building. This is the exact spot I had in mind when I applied. I'm terribly sorry, Becky, but you'll have to concede. No chance, mate. I had my eyes on the spot way before you. The permission slips really on the last thing I need there. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have something for each of you. Yeah, mate. We're a wee bit busy here. Future of our sales ride on who gets the stall right here. So would you mind making this quick? Don't worry, I will. I completely forgot about that. You and me both. Perhaps we let our kerfuffle bear us away. Say, Becky, I have an idea. A little point to a competition that's one based on stall position, though. You say neither of us takes this spot, and we set up our stalls on either side of the front gate. So we'll be right across the fire. Aye, that sounds good. Let's go with that. Sorry to say, though, wee man, but I'll be winning this one either way. Oh, Becky, the fact that you're naive enough to think that it's possible is one of the reasons that you're so charming. I will believe it. You'll have a brass neck, too, when I show you. It's true. Should probably get out of here before they get started again. Alright, man, cooking club. Dude, it's already 11. Don't see Nicholas anywhere. Hey, Milliam, quick question. Do you know where Nicholas is? Nicholas? He said he was heading out to get some ingredient stuff. So I guess he's probably at the general store in town. Right, thanks. I'll probably regret this, but what are you making? My own super special cookies. Nicholas asked me to make a whole bunch of different types. These ones have got hot chili peppers in them. Want to try one? No thanks. I would deny someone else the privilege. For what it's worth. Seems like she fits right in with the cooking club. Trying to find Nicholas. Excuse me, Nicholas. Here to deliver your permission slip for the Academy Festival. Oh, sorry to have you come all this way just for that. Certain issues are with the people I ordered the ingredients from. I've been keeping busy. Been trying to get in contact with other sellers and plan out menu changes all at once. It's been messy. I was dead set on picking up the permission slip today, though. Instructor Beatrice was thinking just that. Anyway, here you go. Thanks a lot. I'm surprised she realized how busy I am, though. I'd be. Though it's nice to have such an attentive instructor. I suppose she picked up that situational awareness from her time in the military, though. No, I wasn't aware of this. Yep, she used to be a medical officer. Apparently she was even a festival to get some widely recognized nickname. Now I'm curious to hear more. That's all I know, Giannis, really. Thanks for delivering the permission slip, though. I'll head back to the club and stick it somewhere where it'll stand out. Please do. That was the last time. We're going to tell Instructor Beatrice. Yeah, see if I can learn more about this history of hers. Delivered all the permission slips. Good work. How was everyone? Pretty much exactly the way you described it. Makes things go a lot smoother, actually. I'm glad to see there's some use for this old woman's wisdom. Now that you're here, why not have some tea? Have a seat, I'll prepare something special to thank you for your help. Ah, well. I'll be rude to turn her down now. Love some, thanks. This is delicious. It's my special blend. Takes the tea right out of you. I actually learned a lot of the herbs in there in my class. Is that so? Tea and Sharon's are no different. So different that I can't even compare it. Yeah, I almost forgot how fun it is to have tea with someone so young. So tell me, how are things going in Class 7? You're all so busy these days. Now we are, but our concert is really coming together. We're in the final fittings for our costumes today, and tomorrow will be a full day of rehearsal. We're definitely cutting it close, but we're all feeling motivated. There's no way this won't be a success. Oh my, such confidence. Just make sure you don't work too hard and end up having to pay me a visit. Well, try not to. She really does care about all the students on campus. She knew a lot about the ones who forgot their sips. Class 7 has accomplished a great deal over this past half year. It's always a pleasure to learn what you're up to. That said, it seems like you've also had a knack for getting yourselves into trouble. Certainly not opposed to Instructor Sarah's method, but she could stand to be a bit more protective. I'd be honest something, but that attitude has happened to the sound before. Which reminds you, known her for a while, haven't you? Heard that you used to be a medical officer in the army. Is that when your paths crossed? Something like that, yes. Well, I suppose you're all at that age where it's expected you come across trouble every now and then. But keep in mind that pushing yourselves beyond your breaking point to accomplish something you can't will only end badly. Just like it did for her all those years ago. Understood? Gracious me, I didn't mean to lecture you like this. You just have it, I guess. It appears he has gotten cold. Perhaps this is a sign we had to bring this lovely conversation to an end. I suppose so. It's nice to hear what she had to say, and I'll take it to heart. Glad to hear it. This is our first Academy's festival, so I hope you'll enjoy the whole thing, preparation included. I will. Thank you again. So, what is up next? Bridget's class seems to be doing something big. What could they be up to? Dang it, I need to focus on my own work.
Hello, Reed Schwartz speaking.
Yo, it's me.
Oh, hey, bro. Is something wrong? It's not like you to call out of the blue.
Well, we've run into a bit of a problem. Turns out our outfits for the concert will be arriving late. They said the earliest they can get them delivered is sometime tomorrow morning.
That's not great. I mean, it'll be hard to do tonight's dress rehearsal without the actual dress.
My thoughts exactly. But don't you worry. I'm just as crafty as I am handsome, so I've got a plan. Want to head out and pick them up for us in person?
Crow, I think the two of us need to go over the definition of planning. You ordered them from a boutique in Heimdall, didn't you?
Yeah, someone over there's putting the finishing touches on them right now. They'll be done by this evening, so our whole delivery problem's solved if you just head over. I do it myself, but I've got some stuff I need to do.
Got it. I'll take care of it. I'll head to the station right now. Wouldn't want to miss the train on something this time sensitive.
Whoa there, train? Come on, don't tell me you forgot about Jellica's party gift.
Oh. You're right. It'd probably be faster to get to Heimdall by bike, okay? Bike and sites. If I cut down on my travel time, I can put more work into the festival.
Even when I give you something cool to do, you find a way to make it. Oh yeah, you should take someone with you too. You're bringing 11 outfits back here, and that's not exactly go.
That's true. It'll be a lot easier with the sidecar too. Okay.
Cheers.
Okay. I guess I've got a little more wiggle room to help out around. I'll head to the engineering club to ask George to lend me the bike once I'm done.
Well, since I got everything done... Peggy looks so determined. We both have the same general location. The match will be determined by who can sell most efficient. She's good, but efficiency is on my side. She can't win. Hopefully this will be my chance to teach her the benefits of sound economic theory. I'll easily win this competition if we're both equally good spots. I've had to put up ways wheedling about me being inefficient for ages now. Just you wait, we'll have a brass neck
as I still win after this and make you realize that I'm the better merchant. You're going down.
Okay.
Sub.
Right.
Where'd George go? Ah, there he is. So you might get an error at the screen here. Right, what should I do if that happens? Oh, hey, Reen, I heard everything from Grow. Just finished up with some maintenance on the sidecar too, so you're welcome to use it whenever you like. Thanks, I'll do that. Angie left it to you, so think of it as your bike now. You can take it out for a spin whenever you feel the need for speed. Thanks, George. So yeah, sometimes you'll see an error show up here. Right, so then what do I do? Here's Angelica's bike. Head to Heimdall.
Okay, looks like everything's... Crow did say I should... Not sure how busy everyone is, though.
I think I'd like to, I think I'd like to prioritize Fee this time.
Alright, might as well see if they're free. Hey, it's Reedy. I've got a little favor.
This is nice. Feels like we're cutting through the wind. I could get addicted to this.
Yeah, you don't get the same sense of speed when you're on a train. But still, are you sure it was okay for you to come out with me? Isn't the Garden Club preparing some big event for the
We're
festival?
done with that already. I'm free. I sort of want to see our outfits too.
That makes sense, especially since you're going to be right in the spotlight with Emma.
Yep. Gotta make sure I can move in it.
I think we landed on a pretty nice design in the end. They're a little revealing, but that doesn't seem like something that bothered you too much.
Not unless it's completely ridiculous. Seems like you'd be more interested in Emma and Elisa anyway.
That's not true at all.
He was right the first time through. I was more interested in Emma.
Sorry to make you kids come all this way to pick these up. I think you'll be pretty happy with the way they turned out, though.
Fantastic. I can't wait to see them. We really appreciate you making these for us so quickly.
Thanks.
This was no sweat compared to what Crow put me through last year. Last year's concert was great, though, so you can bet that I'll be there. Oh, by the way, you're one of the backup. You should be a sight to behold in that outfit, like a dazzling little ferret.
Now I really want to try it out.
You might want to wait until... A bird? What the...
Reen? Something happened? You have a strange look on your face.
No, it's nothing. There was just a strange bird at that lamppost over there.
Weird.
It was. I've never seen a bird with feathers that color before. It was a really deep blue, almost like lapis lazuli.
That's probably not normal. But what's it doing in the middle of
Who
the...
knows?
Oh, what do we have here?
Misty.
It's been a while, hasn't it, Rain? Thanks for not using my real name. If people here in the capital were to overhear you, I'd be drowning in fans in no time flat.
Sure. Mum's the word. Fancy meeting you here, though. I assume you're here to shop.
You guessed it. This store does have a branch in Trista, but this one has a much better selection. What about you? Why are you lugging 2 suitcases around? You two getting a jump start on a romantic weekend getaway?
Bingo.
Not even close. Let me explain.
Yes. They are.
Wow, concert, huh? That sounds like a blast. I'd love to drop by the festival and see it my... I might be able to go if I can free up a bit of space.
It'd be great to have you. Although I can't imagine a professional like you would be terrible.
Oh, don't be silly. Great music comes from the heart. Whoops, lost track of the time. I better get well. Bye for now. Be sure to tune in tomorrow.
Of course. I always do.
That was the opera singer from our field study here, right? Who's Misty?
Well, you see...
Oh, yeah. It all makes sense now.
It took me a while to notice that their voices were the same. Now that I think about it, though, they only broadcast up in time on Sundays.
Maybe she's on some other show.
Well, whatever. We should start heading back to Trista. I'm sure everyone's waiting for us.
Yep. We've got to try those outfits on, too.
Yeah, I really want to see how everyone looks.
And by everyone, you mean our curvier classmates.
I do not.
That's what Crow wants. Worth 600.
Wow, these are actually really nice.
They're a bit more revealing than I would have chosen, but at least the design itself is reasonably decent.
Yep, not bad.
And the block makes us look all classy, too.
What am I even doing in this getup?
Wow! That makes your boobies look even bigger!
You look stunning.
That's seriously hot.
Oh,
I knew I shouldn't have trusted the boys.
I think it's perfect. And letting your hair down adds just the right amount of mystique. Nice work on the styling, Sharon.
Thank you, my lady.
I think you all look beautiful.
Wow, you all look even better than I was hoping.
Wow, you all look part of dashing gentlemen yourselves.
It seems like you took your inspiration from the traditional dress of the Imperial Court.
You look like rejected princes from a children's book. But it kind of works.
I feel a little bad for you guys. Your uniforms don't have those little personal touches like ours do.
Well, considering the time we had to work with, we had to settle for all us guys just wearing the same thing.
No one's getting hurt with the guys who wear it. It's better to bring out each girl's charms and let the boys just sort of fade into the background. That's called knowing your audience, boys and girls.
I see how it is.
We're all different heights and have different hair colors, so I think we're better off with a standardized look.
I'm no stranger to cuffs, epaulets, and overdone embroidery. But it looks preposterous to see you wearing such finery, even if it is just a costume.
Hey, I didn't ask for this. What sane man would want to dress like a noble? Besides, I hope you haven't forgotten that we'll be singing in these outfits together.
Sadly, despite my earnest attempts, I haven't.
Alright, are you ready to practice the night?
We've only got a day and a half left, and that's if you include today. And that's why none of us are leaving this building until we can do a perfect run-through of our whole set.
I don't think he's going to take no for an answer.
You're like a drill sergeant when it comes to music. I hope you're not starting to take after Nightheart.
We're not sleeping tonight, are we?
I'll be sure to bring you all a nourishing dinner later this evening.
That's not the problem here.
Well, I suppose there's not much more we can do. Buckle down and give it our best shot.
Fine. I suppose I'll just have to cast
My shame to the wind and go through with it.
Is that like a run to it?
Oh no, I might be
Just bear it.
Maybe we ought to leave her be for a while.
Look at them all, yammering on without a care. I can't believe they actually convinced her to wear that outfit, too. Though, I suppose it does look rather bewitching. The conditions have all been met. Is this just the calm before the storm?
Yes. Yes, this is. Save. Yeah, it's a good thing we have a save point before all hell breaks loose. Continue. First thing in the next morning, we get together and rehearsed our performance again and again. I'm going to keep playing this until we get to that. Meanwhile, preparations for the festival continued steadily until Student Council President Toa's watchful eye. That was perfection itself. Indeed, victory is as good as ours. Meanwhile, our rivals in the other classes put our finishing touches on their own contributions. However,
Oh, it looks like this year's festival will be even more lively than this. An ill wind blows from the east, and ominous clouds still hang over our country.
but young people have their whole future ahead of them. They ought to pursue their dreams with excitement, with passion. Just as they always have, and they likely always will.
Haha, I certainly agree. It's good to be young. I was once full of vim and vigor. So were you. Prince Olivert, well, he never truly lost his spark. And His Highness and that fool Osborne were boys once.
Indeed. I'm back from my patrol.
Thank you, sir.
Looks like everything will be finished by the end of the day. Inspector Beatrix, my apologies. I had no idea you were here. You don't really need all the formality, or the salute for that matter. You've accomplished more than enough since we first met to stand proudly on equal footing with me. But you saved my life. Kinda hard to trump that. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to join the guild either. Hehe. It's hard to believe it's been 10 years since then. My, how time flies.
Yeah. You're quite the popular figure on campus. Weren't you also Neidhart's superior at one point? All due apologies to Heinrich. Perhaps I ought to put you forth as my replacement when I retire.
I'm all for that.
I couldn't possibly.
Still, considering the direction this country seems to be headed, I'm worried about what will become of this academy in the next year. So am I. Heard anything from Major Neidhart, sir?
No, this far, unfortunately. He did state his intent to return in time for the festival, however.
I see. Been hearing some concerning reports from the guild in Crossbell recently.
I don't doubt it. You're likely on the cusp of a significant change. Whatever that change may turn out to be. But in spite of what the future may hold, our duty remains the same as it has always been.
Yeah.
Well said, I ask you, Adios and Dracos the Lionheart, grant these young people your protection and your courage, and guide them as they enjoy the festival, so no harm may come to them.
At that time, we were so caught up in the festival, we had no way of knowing that behind the scenes, countless adults were looking out for us, helping to ensure that we got to enjoy the fruit of our hard work.
That was our best yet.
I feel like we're really giving everything we had.
I need a rest. The only question now is whether we can do that in front of a hall full of...
Don't worry, we'll be fine. We prepared as much as we can. It's all in the goddess's hands now.
Maybe you're right.
But when you put it that way, it sounds like no matter how much work we put in, it all comes down to luck in the end.
If that's the case, we'll just have to force luck to stay on our side.
Nice work, guys. I think we're right where we want to be. You play like you did just now at the actual concert, we'll be gold.
Thanks for all your help, Carl.
If you're satisfied, I think our audience will be too.
What time is it even?
Yeah. Wow. I thought it was easy already. Well, no one could accuse us of not being focused.
I just want to go back to the dormitory and lay my face in my pillow.
Rest? Oh, no. See, the best concerts always have two aces in the hole. An unexpected. Now that we've finally got the basics down, we can try pulling off something that'll...
What?
Surprises?
What?
Please tell me you're just kidding.
Boy, we're not seriously doing that.
Now, hold on just a minute.
You are seriously suggesting that we add another...
Ding ding! He can't go pretty little heads though. As soon as you hear what I've got in mind, I've got a nice simple tune in mind that everyone's heard, and most people probably even know the lyrics. Anyway, we haven't got much time to prep, so how about we get right down to business?
You're a slave driver.
You killed her!
Hang in there, Emma.
I think Crow's more fired up about this than anyone.
He's taking us on a ride one way or another, so might as well just strap it.
Oh, hey, George. Sounds like you managed to finish up all the difficult stuff, too.
Yeah, wasn't easy though. I think it'll be worth it in the end. This year's festival is shaping up to be even more than fun than last year's.
Really?
You're worried about Angie, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm sure she'll come through for us. Well, what's happening in Crossbell right now, and all the terrorist attacks in the last couple months. Sounds like this country's got some tough times ahead of it. Started to think maybe she might not make it.
Always a possibility, I guess. But you know what? Even knowing that, I don't feel worried. Thinking of how much fun we're gonna have these next 2 days. Just can't imagine Angie missing a good party.
Yeah, you're right. You really do.
Really do what?
No, never mind. Oh yeah. Looks like Class 7's still at it. Or if they're still practicing.
I don't know. We counted on them this afternoon. This looked like they were basically done for the day.
Still, I got Crow as their producer. So, you know, there's always that little bit of worry in the back of my mind.
Now that you mention it.
Oopsie, looks like we're a little late. Green? What happened to you guys? You look exhausted.
I can't believe we made it through alive. That's like torture.
I'm so tired, I want to call Lammy.
Don't you dare.
Celine, grandmother. Emma, you can't sleep out here. Please summon up the energy to get back to your bedroom first. Are you all okay? I'll finish with the concert rehearsal then. Just about. We're cutting it pretty close, though. All that's left is see how it all goes over in front of an audience. Sure, we'll be fine. A wind of blessing will blow on us. Still, y'all look like you rehearsed till you dropped. Literally. You should feel proud. I've seen how hard you've worked. That's great to hear. Can't wait to see you guys play live. I got a feeling you're set to impress. Oh. Wow. Looks like we got all the decorations put up now. Heh. Can really feel the excitement in the air. It's gonna be livelier than last year. That's fine by me. George and Toa, thank you so much for all the work you've put helping the festival to go forward. Same to you, man. You guys have been pedal to the metal all the way, especially these last couple days. I'm ready to have some fun tomorrow. Make sure to let loose. You've all earned it. I think I will hang out in the dormitory. Well, then I'll be useless. The success or failure of the guy's part depends entirely on us. I don't even think about screwing this up. You're the last person who should be reminding me of that. Even while we're exchanging advice. Try not to get too overzealous on stage. Don't want you to squander all your hard work. I know perfectly well what I should and shouldn't be doing on stage. They never change, do they? These are arguing in sync. As there should be a reason they can keep this up. Just barge into people's rooms. Phew, pretty rough day today, huh? Hard to believe our concert's only 2 days away now. Been rehearsing this like crazy right up to the start of the festival, so I'm not surprised. Thanks to that, I'm pretty sure our performance will measure up to certain someone's sky-high expectations. I have no idea who you might be referring to. But honestly, I've been putting in crazy amounts of practice myself. With all our work, there will be no way our performance could be subpar. Then Gaius. Toma's planning on coming for a visit for the day of our concert. Your sister's coming too, isn't she? Yeah, she got in touch a while to tell me that she'd be there, rain or shine. Family in the audience, we have that much more pressure to impress. Ain't that the truth? Gotta step it up and be the cool big brothers this time. You said it. I think she's kind of tired. Partnering up with Milliam is hard work. She has a habit of just doing things. I don't like it. You make a good match for her, though. Either way, good job today. Make sure you sleep in your room, alright? Roger. I just say, room. I was pooped after practice. Then I saw all the decorations you got all excited about. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep tonight. Same here. Sure, you have a ton of fun tomorrow. That'll be the best way to get ready for our concert. Got a pretty important part too, so I need you to full power. No problem. Finding fun is what I do. Lisa. I mean, how long have you been there? Not long, maybe a minute or two. Seem really focused on your vocal exercises there. Yeah, I was. Now I'm only doing backup vocals, but the others are working so hard for this that I want to support them as best I can. I don't blame you, especially now that you decided to go through with that surprise, too. We've already done everything we can to prepare. It comes down to how we perform when we're at the front of the crowd. Right now, all we can do is rest up and hope our hard work pays off tomorrow. I know it will. I think that's Fee's room. The festival's finally here. Club doesn't need to assist with our preparation, so I'm free to focus on the concert instead. Plan for tomorrow is to visit everyone who is patrolling the academy. Ah, well, you got nothing to fear if you're on patrol duty. Instructor Sarah's supposed to take care of that, though. You should just take it easy and have a good time. I will if you will. What? Reen having a good time? Never. Still can't believe they picked me to sing one of the songs. Why, me of all people? Sure, that must have been a better choice, right? I don't know about that. Honestly, I think Crow's decision was spot on. You do? I guess it's too late to be complaining. It's time to resign myself to the inevitable and sing my heart out. You guys really think I'm the best choice? I want to live up to the faith you are having me. Don't sweat it. I know you'll do great. Okay. One last thing to check. Or two last things to check. How's it feel having all your festival preparations finally finished? I bet you're looking forward to tomorrow. I really am. Really curious to see what all the other classes put together too. I'm fun is what school festivals are all about, so I hope you have a great time. You've earned it. I'm really looking forward to seeing your concert too. Do our best to make it one for the school history books. It is very apparent that all of you have poured everything you have into this festival. So much so that it even took you a while to even notice that I brought you dinner. Wow, we really were practicing like our lives depended on. It was so delicious, huh? I think it was the reason why we were able to keep practicing for so long. I am pleased to have been able to have been slightly of assistance. I have every intention of being there for the concert, so I wish you luck. Thank you. Call it a day. Talk to everybody.
Oh, I'm beat. My brain's awake, but my body is exhausted. I guess at this point, all I can do is just pour everything I've got into the cup. Wasn't there a music program that runs around this time? I don't feel like reading, and there's not much else going on this late on a Friday night. I know I'll be showing Elise around on the second day of the festival, so the only day I'll be roaming around on my own. If I get the chance, maybe I should meet up with some of the others to see what all the other classes are doing. Huh?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Wait, we're already live? Excuse me? We interrupt your regularly scheduled broadcast to bring you this afternoon. Crossbell State issued a Declaration of Independence. This declaration was issued by the state government based on a recent referendum and carries no legal authority whatsoever. The Imperial government has issued an official statement that they refuse to accept the declaration as valid, and the president of the Calvert Republic, which also claims authority over the state, has made a similar statement. In spite of this, Crossbell's Mayor Croix has declared that the country will act as an independent state going, as well as announce the establishment of the Crossbell Defense Force, raising tensions both at home and abroad.
Whoa.
Well, we won't exactly do.
And visitors, thank you very much for your patience.
We won't exactly be doing a one-to-one.
Without further ado, I hereby declare the 127th Thor's Military Academy Festival open. Enjoy yourself today and have a wonderful time.
We'll be playing Azure for a while to get up to date with what's going on in Crossbell. Anyway, our big moment is not until tomorrow afternoon. So the best thing we can do today is simply enjoy the festivities, not to think about the concert. I've been trying not to. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sure some of us have club obligations to tend to, so maybe we should just do our own thing. It would be a good idea to meet in the auditorium at the end of the day to check out all our equipment for tomorrow. Yeah, I need to find out when our herbal instruments are being taken in. I need to do a little bit of tuning at the very least. That sounds fun. A musician has to keep her instrument on top condition. It's like a warrior does her weapon. Yeah, I'm surprised everyone's so calm. Especially considering the big news from Crossbell yesterday. The Declaration of Independence? It's certainly grounds for concern, but at this point I don't think the reality of it has sunk in for me now. Honestly, I can't see how the new Crossbell's defense force is much of a force to be reckoned with either. I say let them talk. Talk is cheap. After all, pride and independence are things one acquires through hard work. Verbal declaration holds a little weight on its own, especially if they end up reneging on it soon after. That's certainly true. Crossbell will still be there in 2 days, but right now we've got a festival to focus on. We got people here from all over the country, and we owe it to them to show them a good time. All the uncertainty in the world lately, it's all the more reason to try and help people forget their troubles, especially since our families will be coming to visit tomorrow. You just had to remind me of that. I don't think we're any exception. We should all take this opportunity to kick back and have a good time. We've earned it. You really don't have to help us out today, you know? It's your first Academy Festival. You should be out there having fun with your friends. Oh, don't worry. I fully intend on enjoying myself. I mean, I can't help out in my free time, though. Not exactly convincing me. I know. Here, take these. Some kind of special tickets? Yeah, the tickets the student council is issuing to all visitors. Use them to visit the festival attractions. Some places might even give special perks for ticket holders. They're going to use them all by the end of the day. That's a mandate from the president. What? Sounds like I didn't order you to have fun. You just work yourself through the entire festival. Besides, it's our first time trying the whole admission ticket system thing, so I'd like to know how well it's working. One ticket is good for 2 people, so try a bunch of different activities and see what they'll get you. Okay? Sure thing. No debating for her once she's made up her mind is there. Thanks, Della. You're welcome. Just remember, have fun out there. Okay. I'd like to see the link. Level 5 with everybody. Except for Sarah. Oh, and Crow. I kind of want Becky to win. Yeah, check this. Super steaming technique, majestic cataract. That was a belter, wasn't it? It was a steaming technique that makes the noodles flow down like waterfall. There's plenty of customers today, so this is a wee bonus for them. Come on right up, we'll begin. Miss the chance to eat some right as it's been made. Might be good, Oh. Yeah, that's right. I shouldn't be spending my money.
Pardon me, could I ask you a question?
Of course, what do you need?
Looking for a daughter's class, you see? It's part of class 7 and she said their attraction was... Oh dear, I seem to have forgotten.
Is that class 3 right now? In that case, you're looking for...
Looking for a Gate of Avalon. You'll find it on the second floor of the main building. Ah, thank you so much for your help. Let's go, dear. It'll be fun to see her in the element.
Have a good time.
You. We have class 1 of Natural Born Masters on the stage. I want to come to terms with your impending defeat now. School rooftop.
We're off duty now. Using the time to rest since we'll be back in on this afternoon.
Didn't sleep a wink last night. Made our attraction perfect, so it was worth it. Oh my, what a pie! I can hardly believe a student made something this delicious. Been visiting Thor's Festival for years now. The students always seem to find things to keep things interesting.
It doesn't feel like a festival until you get a balloon. Now I'm really excited. Wah, Mishi, where's my Mishi?
Come on now, don't cry. Man, can't even go search for her when she's like this. No, but over here, is something the matter? Oh, you're one of the students here, aren't you? We won a plush as a prize earlier, but she seemed to have dropped it somewhere.
Mishi's not it. He's a cat. Mishi was my friend too.
Oh, I see. But I look for it. Really? Oh, that would be a huge help. She's lost it too, so it's probably still in this building somewhere. Please find it for her, for my sake. No problem, I'll be back soon.
I mean, on the other side.
This belonged to that girl who's crying on the roof? Guess let us have to bring it to her and find out.
Believe I found your friend and he's missed you. Mishi! Yay! much. You're welcome. Just make sure you don't lose him this time, do you? Yeah.
Thanks for that. I was worried she was going to cry throughout the rest of the festival. You really saved me.
No problem. All in a day's work. Enjoy the festival.
I think I'll go to the
Yeah, the Stella Gardens proven to be a smoking hot spot for couples, but I could have told you that. The tea house is looking at a nice place to have a few honeys too. What are you doing, Crow? Just getting ready to beckon some fine ladies to my tender embrace. Got the whole day ahead of us. You should get in the action too. Just the kind of sage advice I'm expecting. Oh.
Need to go to the gymnasio.
Yeah, welcome to Mishy Panic. Your goal is to smack as many targets as humanly possible. Should you beat the high score, you'll receive a fantastic prize. Who should I invite? Crow. See if Crow's up for it. Gonna smack every target I see with this thing, right? That's about the size of it. Try to rack as many points as you can. Beat the target score and you'll wind up winning a Mishy Plush. Looks like they're bringing in a lot of families and couples. Guess my advice was pretty good. Anything you didn't help out? Call me a busybody. Better the attractions, the more interesting the final vote. Besides, I wasn't just doing it out of the kindness of my heart. I made some pretty good money. Someday I'm going to admire something you did, and you won't be able to ruin it by opening your mouth. In the meantime, though, how about a little competition? Whoever gets a higher score wins the prize and the glory. Yeah, now we're talking. How much mirror win? Grand total of nothing. Yeah, get ready then. Start smashing. Oh. Well, see if Toe's up for it. No way the Academy seems to do anything half-heartedly. This is kind of a weird question, but did you see Mishy for real while you're at the trade conference? I didn't, actually. I was supposedly at an event in town, but I was way too busy to go. I hoped to buy a Mishy plush as a souvenir, but then, well, you know what happened as well as anyone. Sorry to remind you. Tell you what, if I win this one, it's all yours. Besides, it's the least I can do to pay you back for all you've done for me. Are you sure? All the more reason to cheer you on. Yeah, get ready then. Now that I understand... Oh, don't worry about it. I think you did pretty well. Sorry, I was really hoping I'd be able to get you a Mishi. Don't worry, it's fine. Just knowing that you wanted to makes me happy. But yeah, isn't Mishi the cutest? I see why the people at Crossbell like him so much. Yeah, with all the problems over here, a fun character like Mishi probably helps everyone relax. A lesson for you too, Reen. Everyone needs a little bit of time to relax and take their mind off things, okay? There's one instance where you should take your own advice. Always worked yourself way too hard. I'd like to see you treat yourself for a change. You mean it? I guess you're right. It's a good lesson for the both of us, then. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks for inviting me. Unfortunately, I have work to get back to. Goodbye for now. Now it's afternoon. Alright, time flies when you're keeping busy. The number of visitors is probably at its peak right now, so I should keep an eye out for the crowds. I should grab something to eat from one of the food stalls. I'd like to do one more. You know the rules by now. Score lots of points, win a fabulous prize. It's that simple. This looks pretty fun. I should really let loose and try for a perfect score. Oh, Dottie, you can do it, but the booth still needs to be intact when you're done. Would you mind if I took the first round? That's fine with me. So you're planning to win the prize then? Then gallantly present it to your fair instructor, said it? Yeah, well, you just have to hope I win so you can find out. Well, and roll up those sleeves and give it everything you got. We'll see what kind of prize you can take home. Alright, get smashing. I didn't quite get it. Now it's time to let her rip. Too bad. Reen, better luck next time, maybe. Sorry, I wasn't able to give you the prize to use as a present. After all your boasting, you really did get a perfect score, too. I can't help but get too gross in silly games like this. I'm so like you. Thanks for asking me along. I had a great time. Ta-ta! Taters. Okay, that's enough of that. Need to check for people. Oh. Thing he's yes afternoons. He's worth checking out the main.
Right.
Ah, Becky. I can't believe it. Why now? Yeah, good jamming. Almost out of a few ingredients here, because I just can't get enough of my grub. You can do me a favor and give me some? Sure, I'll see what I can do, but that tipped the scales in your sales competition with you. Aye, nay, brother. You was fine with it. I cannot teach a stall because to run the stops at the busiest time of the day, though. Please, mate, I need 10 packs of course rock salt. Quick! Got it, I'll go find some. You asked me to bring her 10 packs of coarse rock salt, didn't you? Should I give them to her now? Here's your salt. Cheers! I can give these free Hugo a brass neck. Can you believe me, Wibam? He's the same as me, but he's head of the sales department of some massive corporation. How cheeky is that? Anyway, sorry, mate. Shouldn't have been shouting at you about that. Do me a big favor here, so take these. Thanks for these. Nah, brother, and cheers for helping out. Good luck when you're patrolling. I'm going to go see the Gate of Avalon. Bro. That's the kind of thing I expected an old man to say, not you. Can't. I'm not old. I'm mature, refined, second year. Guess your youthful mind still hasn't developed enough to understand. I don't think I heard that quite right, but tell me. Are you planning on being a mature, refined second year next year, too? Damn it. Hit me where it hurts, why don't you? I'll give it all the credits I've scrounged up for Class 7. Shouldn't be in much danger of a repeat. Oh, that's a relief. Yeah, well done. If you really wanted me to, I could take a nosedive right now and stick with you. You next year. Wouldn't want you crying yourself to sleep every night because you're deprived of this beautiful face after all. That should be fun. Anyway, might as well take this chance to rest up and get some strength back for that concert of ours. I know I've done my part. Now it's up to you guys to turn this into a happy little memory for me. As much as I hate to cut into your bro jam, we got fortunes to draw. My sister is saying to say, sorry to intrude on your conversation. Would you like to draw a fortune? Draw a fortune, isn't that? You're about to say part of Eastern culture. You nailed it. You pray to the goddess and she tells you your fortune. It's a special bonus service we're offering to those of you who use your precious tickets to come in here. Yeah, this could be me. Agreed, we should give it a shot. Now then, please choose what kind of fortune you'd like to draw. My fortunes are luck related, hinting at the things your future has in store. Mine are about relationships, telling you all about who's gonna get off you, who's gonna row. Shut. Like, sounds good to me too. Alright, please draw your fortunes from this box. Medium luck. Smiles upon your competitive spirit. The moment comes, choose to fight instead of flee. I got, oh yeah, great luck. You make your own luck behind the scenes and you make it well. Your preparations will net you excellent results. Not too shabby. Wow, that's a good one. Sounds like you're helping me out with more than just our concert. And this is a sign that every single event you touch will go well. And I can only hope, because I better keep doing my thing behind the scenes. As I said before, the concert's riding on your shoulders. Can't rush in to rescue you guys without a soul or anything. That's true. We need to be ready. Well, I've apparently got luck on my side when it comes to competition, so we'll hopefully do pretty well. Well, we've done everything we can to prepare this thing. Nothing to do now, but get your performance everything you got. Will do. Wish me luck. It's kind of nice to take some time out to just get back and relax like that. Thanks for the invite. It's about time for me to check out some of the other attractions. So, later, man. Bye. Now, for my last two, I will give them to Sarah. I'll go into the garden with Sarah. See if Instructor Sarah's up for it. Well. It's these days in their fancy indoor gardens. It's beautiful. This place is every bit as grand as its name was. I suppose that's what I'd expect from upper class students, though. Certainly weren't sheepish about covering the ceiling with stars. Apparently, the real show starts when you turn the machine on they set up further on. We're heading deeper? Alright, let's get moving. This room has a great atmosphere, don't you think? Gee, just what we need to take our relationship another step further. Everyone keeps talking about how great this attraction is, so I thought I'd come in here with my girlfriend. It's getting pretty hot and heavy, so I'm thinking about today. I might even work up the courage to hold her hand.
This place is so beautiful. Wish I could stay in here all day.
Ah, this takes me back to when we were newlyweds.
Oh, this thing is...
Seems like we've reached the end. You think that's the machine you mentioned? Find out if we turn it on. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh, this is something else. I don't even have the words. Kind of impressed by how much work they put into making a realistic starry sky. Almost makes me want to crack open a few beers and start stargazing. All roads lead to alcohol tea. Not that I had to say it, but you're kind of killing the ambience. Ew, and just what kind of ambience am I killing here? Just what did you think would happen when you got a beautiful young woman like me into a place like this? Nothing in particular. Besides, it's not like anything could happen with all these other people around. Oh well, I suppose we should take this a little bit more private. Yeah, you're just trying to mess with me now, aren't you? You got me. I can't help it. You gotta stop being so fun to tease. I sure blame the victim. One time you were on acting mature is when you faking someone out. I mean, the only time. So mature and reliable. I'm reliably mature. Right. You're the kind of woman who's mature enough to shove all of her work onto students like me and Toa. You are reliable. You can rely on you to spend your days off drinking. Tell your three sheets the wind. Makes sense that the vice president is always going berserk on you. Ugh. If all that wasn't so true, I'd almost be offended. Still, even though it doesn't seem that way, I always got your back. We know. How could we not? I was there to lend us a hand when it really counts. That's why Toa and I are always putting up with your unreasonable demands. We know you care about this. We feel the same. Set me up for that, didn't you? When did this happen? I'm the one who's supposed to tease you, not the other way around. Now we're even. That said, everything I mentioned is true, so it makes you think a little bit about your life choices all the better. You're more sadistic than I thought you were. Geez. I wound up with such a troublemaker in my class. Learned it from the best. After relaxing together a while longer, the two of them made their way to the exit and left the classroom. Yeah, that was nicer than I expected. They really brought their A game with the decorations. Thanks for inviting me. It was good to have a little one-on-one with you. Catch you later. Sounds good. Well, it's a good thing. It's getting pretty late. I got one ticket left. I'd better use it wisely. Evening. Excuse me, mind if I ask what you're doing here? Not at all. I was waiting for my daughter and younger brother. We need to meet in front of the main building. They're running very late. They gotten lost somewhere. Both of them can be pretty careless. This is actually the old schoolhouse, not the main building. She looks familiar. Alright, she's related to Instructor Makarov, isn't she? I met her back in Ruhr. He gave me a compass and told me to find my way directly north from the station. Before I knew it, I was lost in the middle of the woods. Getting out of there was no small feat, I tell you. This is why I still can't trust a word, he says. Imagine leading your own sister into the wilderness. This conversation is getting nowhere. Would you like to call for Inspector Makarov? Oh, would you do that for me? Please do. He's always getting lost and showing up late. Hopefully you can find him and set him on the right path over here. And please wait a moment, then. This part is very important. Do not, under any circumstance, move from this spot. Old schoolhouse itself can be dangerous too, so please don't try and go inside while you're here. Instructor Makarov. The sub. That's where Makarov is. Glad I got that guide handy. Excuse me, Instructor, could I have you a moment? Something wrong? I think you should ask. Sorry, Mary, I've really got to deal with this right now. Of course, is there a problem? You could say that. Figured she wouldn't slow down when there was no sign of her this afternoon. I didn't think she'd pop up this evening. How long has she been wandering around? I should leave her be and pretend you never said anything. I have a feeling that would just make the problem worse. Probably. Guess I'll go get this over with. Thanks for the heads up. Sorry she got you mixed up all along. No problem at all. Just try not to keep her waiting too long. Took your time, Makarov. What time were we supposed to meet in? Noon. And don't even try to suggest that I'm the late one. Wait, where's your husband? I asked you to bring him along. Wait, you didn't lose him on the way here, did you? Work came up and he couldn't make it. You should stop acting like a child. Is any of this my fault? Oh, this is going to be annoying. Oh, my, what was that? I think I misheard you. Nothing, sister dear. Okay. Time to get our final ticket used. Guess I can't use my ticket here. Well, it doesn't look like I can use any of my tickets here. Yes. Oh. I think I will go into tea room. The only thing sweeter than our sweets is tastier than our tea is Eastern atmosphere. If you want to relax, this is the best start in the hole. Who should I invite? Let's see if Instructor Sarah's up for it. Ah, this takes me back to when I was a bracer. The days of high adventure. I remember visiting the Eastern Quarter in Calvert at one point. Been to Calvert? Yes, bracers do get plenty of opportunities to travel, huh? Yeah, it depends on the type of work you're doing, really. But hey, those sweets aren't half bad. It's just a shame I can't wash them down with a frosty mug of beer. This is an academy festival. Could you imagine half the student body getting as slosh as you? It'd be a madhouse. Come to think of it, do alcohol sweets even taste good together? I'd be surprised to know that they do. Even sell chocolates with whiskey in them. Perfect treat for all occasions. Oh, now that you mention that, I think I've heard of those before. Guess I know what it'd take to get you to the end of the year as a thank you gift. I guess if you want a good partying with Eastern sweets, give me a good old jug of Eastern booze. Just thinking about it makes me more hard up for the drink by the minute. I should get back to the dorm and grab a couple bottles from my private stash. Am I not surprised you have one? Fortune time, maybe if you're sober enough. Will you be drawing another fortune read? Oh, they're doing it the Eastern way. Okay, let's take it. And please choose what kind of fortune you like to draw. My fortunes are luck related, hinting at things in your futures. And mine are about relationships, telling you all who's going to set off your fireworks. Rawr. What type of fortune should I draw? Let's go with relationship this time. Ah, relationships, is it? Your heart alight with an unquenchable lust that meek schoolgirls just can't satisfy. Now I'm curious what I'll get. Alright, that makes two of us. Come on, show me. Sarah brings all the classy middle-aged dandies to the yard. Springs eternal. Draw when you're ready. Alright, let's see the future. Mr. Schwarzer. You're drawn to those with adult allure and charm. Strive to improve yourself so you're a fitting partner for them. Okay, let's see what I got. You're surprisingly compatible with those who are the opposite of your usual type. Sometimes it is best to broaden one's horizon. Oh, looks like it was a pretty interesting result. It certainly seems that way. Adult allure, huh? Why, Irene, I never knew that even my star people's heart burned the desire for higher education. I'm touched, truly. I am, but alas, debonair middle-aged men are more my type. Though I suppose young guys like you have their own sort of appeal. Who knows, maybe we'll make sparks after all. Adult allure and charm. You? Hey, you could at least try to mask your skepticism. Do you even have eyes in your head? A guy would jump at a chance with such a grade A woman. When you dish out the heat as much as you do, you gotta take it sometimes. Like just the other day, we were talking about how attractive she is. At least until she opens her mouth. Honestly, I'm surprised she's still single. I wonder why. What's the matter? Can't get your tongue? Or were you hoping I would? Boom! Sarah the Heartbreaker strikes again, leaving fresh tears in her wake. Yeah, it's gonna be your personality. Wait, why do you look like you just had some sort of revelation? A chance to kick back and relax for a while. Don't tell anyone, but there might be a place in my heart for a melancholic, non-alcoholic beverage every so often. Well, now that's off my chest. I'll see you later. Most teachers wouldn't be ashamed of that. Okay.
The first day of the Happy Festival is nearly over. Thank you for coming today, everyone. I hope you, and for all of you, are excited for tomorrow's attractions. Good luck.
Well, that's day one over. That went by really quickly. Should meet up with everyone. Let's see how much is left. Us 7 gathered in the auditorium to give their instruments and costumes one final check. They say, satisfied everything was ready for the big show, they returned to the dormitory together. Ah, that was so much fun. We could have a festival every week. Might make things a bit too lively around here, but it'd be better than classes and homework. Personally, I was surprised to see the variety of different attractions. There's so much to take in. Yeah, and the other classes have really just together some impressive events. We're gonna have to make extra sure we measure up at our concert. Indeed, nothing less than our best will cut it tomorrow. Haha. The time has come. Huh? What's wrong, Reen? Like startled. Oh yeah, I swear I heard someone calling me just now. Must have been my imagining. Did you blow all those free tickets cuddling up with kitties in this still garden? And one of them was all smitten, chasing after you like, Reen, baby, here's my number. Call me anytime, day or night. Yeah, I don't think it was that. Anyway, what do you think about one last meeting after dinner tonight? I'd like to discuss the details of our third song a little more. Sounds sensible enough? Alright, let's roll.
You did really well, Reen.
Save. Perfect. Yeah, the final song fits in perfectly. Better be quite the surprise for our audience, too. See? What did I tell you? One typically doesn't attend concerts expecting a deception. They never see it coming. I see no harm in a little unpredictability. After all of festival planning, I think people will appreciate something that wasn't part of the program. Oh, we got that settled. It all comes down to how much we can pump up the crowd. Well, we've done about everything we can do. We just have to play our hearts out and let fate decide the rest. It's gonna be so much fun. Is something wrong, Emma? You don't look so hot. You're not starting to feel sick, are you? No, I'm feeling fine. I'm just thinking about the latest news I heard about Crossbell. Oh yeah, that was some rumor again. Talking about the one involving the International Bank of Crossbell, right? Apparently they've frozen access to all their foreign accounts. On top of that, got the bank CEO, Dieter Krois, serving as one of Crossbell's 2 heads of state. He won the mayoral election a few months ago. Even in political office, he stayed on as head of the IBC. Actually met him in person once. Oh, really? Yeah, not on my own though. I was with my mother. IBC is a long-standing business partner with the Ranford Company. They act as an intermediary for the Norwell Network. Argus projects, actually. And he never seemed like the kind of person who'd do anything this extreme. IBC really was frozen. The bank's international assets is going to cause chaos across the entire continent, not just in Erebonia. Could lead to just a depression. Pretty big one, too. So the family's assets have been hidden by the IBC's freezing. I just don't get it. You can push their luck too hard with the Empire or the Republic. There won't be a Crossbell state for much longer. They're doing all this accepting that could happen, or they got something else in mind. All this going on. Family's going to be able to make it tomorrow? A lot of VIP parents in this class who's supposed to show up, right? It's true. It might be rather difficult for them to make it. Given he's on a board of directors, I was expecting my dad to at least make an appearance. Even if he couldn't stay. I don't think my sister will have any trouble making it. I'm not so sure about my dad now. Same situation here. My grandfather should be able to make it. No problem. But my mother? My only family member who will be visiting is my younger brother. Yeah, only my sister will be coming, so nothing to worry about there. Mrs. and Laura, you both got a family coming too? Right, but considering my father's current position, whether he makes it or not depends more or less on chance and circumstance. And as a guess as to whether my brother will be able to make it, certainly is a reasonable degree of freedom. All that's been going on, he's been quite the busy man. You can save yourselves from chronic heart hand-wringing. Just inform that all of them will be able to make it. Instructor. Is that true? Sure is. Ella called the Academy about it earlier today, in fact. The situation in Crossbell isn't so dire that it's going to leave an immediate impact here in the Empire. So they decided the best thing to do is just attend his plan to show everyone it's still business as usual. Oh, that's certainly something. Actually a bit relieved to hear that. Anyway, never mind that. You've got your big day today, so I hope you're ready to tear it up on stage. Class 1's got the operetta they're doing, right? It's like a peek at their rehearsal area. The amount of effort they're putting in on the whole production is almost scary. Wait. They're rehearsing today, too? Looks like they went straight to the principal to ask for permission, and he gave a special exception for them. Figured they'd just coast along on their family pedigrees, but they're putting their hearts and souls into this. Maybe you guys say you must have really lit a fire under them. What should we do? We should have one more rehearsal, just in case. Now we got plenty of time. We're as good as we're going to be for this performance. Any more rehearsing would just be redundant. And I suppose you're right. If we whip ourselves into a panic and just rehearse until we drop, we might actually be more likely to screw up. You make a good point. In lacrosse, getting a good rest before a big match makes a huge difference. Guess it's best to simply rest for tonight then. Need every bit of our strength tomorrow. Yeah, we've done all the work we can. Sure, a good wind will blow on us. Yeah, I'm impressed. Certainly a lot calmer than I thought you'd be. Here I was, all ready to lecture you if you seriously suggested rehearsing at this time of night. Instructor? May even thought to do it if you hadn't come barging in here to scare us by telling us about Class 1. She's just sulking because she feels left out. As a dirty lion, you know it. And what was that sound? Why are they ringing the bell? Hold up. It's not the school bell. Can't remember ever hearing one like that around here. I mentioned that it didn't sound different from the bell you normally hear. Wait. No, it couldn't be. Like that bell we heard in the Langard Castle. It is the same sound, I'm sure of it. It's impossible, and yet... Well, what's going on, you guys? Lohengrin is that old castle in Legrand, isn't it? Yeah, the one you told us your ghost story about. Seems like things just took a turn for the strange. I have a feeling I know where this lonesome bell is coming from. Come with me if you're curious.
If you're curious.
Yeah, I didn't figure it to be the main building bell. Wait, that would mean...
I knew it.
Let's go take a closer look. What's going on? Where are they off to at this time? Where's that bell tolling coming from?
What is this?
Seems like there's some kind of force field. Oh my! There's something very strange about this. Very strange indeed. This academy may have been founded by Emperor, but this particular building dates back long before even... Principal Van Dyke, what are you...
Reed?
Ah, and Sarah!
So,
What's going on here?
I'm sure you heard the tolling of the bell earlier. We've had several students test...
Looks like it's covering the entire building.
I tried a direct approach and hit it with a hammer, but it just absorbed... Wow.
So it's some sort of field that negates any physical...
We've known from the beginning that this building was one big mystery, but...
Want me to call out Landing and have him...
Don't bother. It'd just be a repeat of what happened in Lohengrin Castle.
Yeah. Nothing we tried could even scratch that barrier. And this one...
Gather the staff for emergency. I'm afraid we'll have to prepare.
Yes, sir.
I suppose we have no other recourse at this point.
Toa, going forward, let's assume that the second day of the festival, George, I'd like you to gather your...
Understood. Wait! Are you really going to cancel the festival?
Under these circumstances, if the building is still like this tomorrow morning, there's no way we can let visitors...
We have no idea what's happening in there either. It's possible we might need to evacuate the academy.
No way! Damn it. Is that our only option?
I guess from a risk management point of view, that's the only sensible course.
Over the past month, we've poured everything we have into game. Maybe we wanted to prove we could put on just as good a show as the other classes. Maybe it's just that being with friends and working to make something great.
Reed! Yeah.
That's all just secondary right now. What's really important is our chance to leave a legacy here. To do winning or losing, that doesn't really matter in the end. And it doesn't ultimately matter whether our show is a smash hit or totally tanked. Because what we worked for isn't fame or bragging rights. We worked to put on the best damn festival we could. So all I'm asking for is a chance to see that through. That's not too much to ask.
Oh.
He's right, you know.
I'm with you on this too.
Perhaps the best we can put forth will amount to nothing in the end.
But even if it does, as long as we have a chance to do something about it, we won't.
Yeah, we spent way too long practicing to just throw it all away.
Son, to be super late if we miss a chance to strut our stuff!
Since the beginning of the year, it's been our class's responsibility to investigate the old...
That's right. And it just so happens we haven't made our monthly visit yet.
You guys are actually serious.
Sure looks that way.
Man, hearing you guys so fired up
Brings a little tear to my eye.
Well, I certainly admire your spirit, but spirit alone won't be enough to get you past this. Oh, Reed, what's that?
Huh? What is this?
It's coming from your Argus pouch.
Yeah, but...
It looks like the quartz is shiny. What?
What's happening?
Now all of our Argus units are glowing.
What's going on?
I doubt it's mere coincidence that this light is the same hue.
You know,
This actually reminds me of our very first day in the... Indeed. We were all connected together through our Arcus combat.
It does seem similar.
Mine's doing it too.
The time has come. Now reveal.
Read. Are you okay?
It almost looks like he's causing a sympathetic resonance with the field. Yeah, that's the feeling I'm getting. It's an invitation. Like I and the rest of Class 7 are being called in.
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, sir. I guess they ended up taking after their teacher a little too much.
Then you've been a fine instructor. Besides, making the choices that define you is part of growing up. It's currently 1940 hours. I'll permit you until 0 hours to conduct your investigation. Any later, and you won't get enough sleep to put on a rousing con.
Sir.
Then we can...
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those. Go on. I'm not going to chide you for being rash.
And may the goddess guide your steps. Don't forget, too, that discretion is the better part of valor. Retreating isn't always a cowardly option.
Instructor Sarah.
Right.
Understood.
Be careful in there, everyone. We'll do whatever we can out here to back you up.
I'll leave the engineering building open for the night, so come on over if you need to use the facilities. I'll go ask the shops in the cafeteria to keep the lights on. Thank you. We're right. Let's go.
Okay, I think I'll save here. The schoolhouse was completely normal yesterday. What happened? The currents of wind here feel strange somehow. A lot like they did in Lohengrin Castle, actually. Indeed, I can sense a welling up of spiritual energy, too. Lohengrin was that castle you guys got trapped in when you visited Legram, right? It was, though it doesn't seem to be quite the same phenomena as we encountered there. I'm scared. There aren't gonna be any ghosts jumping out of us, are there? Something's different in here, too. The elevator, Paul? Might as well go take a look. Look, the elevator's glowing with that same light. Almost like it's trying to guide us. Something different about the console, too. So there is a 7th floor. The 6th floor couldn't possibly be the last. I guess this is the 7th floor, right? Holds the key to answering all the questions we have about this place. Well, shall we see what lies beyond? Right. Time to find out what dark terrors await us down there.
Glowing cogs? We've seen some strange stuff in this schoolhouse since we started coming here.
Confirming release of the 6th log. Potential leader detected. The time has come. Commencing the 2nd trial.
This looks the same as the red door we found on the 4th floor.
It seems like there's an even bigger surprise behind this one.
I'm very curious about this 6th lock and 2nd trial business. Do you think the locks refer to each of the floors we've cleared so far?
What's a potential awakener? Is it talking about one of us?
I can
can scarcely venture a guess. What seems certain is that we're here tonight because we were meant to be here.
Yeah.
Reed?
Are you okay? It's the mark on your chest, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But how do you...
Call it intuition. I think it should already be quite apparent, but we're headed somewhere no living eyes have seen. Are you sure you're all prepared? Emma?
Well, you certainly seem to be in the know.
And how long has Celine been here?
Back at the start of the year, I know we all had our doubts. Because we've accepted each other for who we are. And I think being part of Class 7 is a big part of that. Even if the world were to stand against us, we'd have each other. The challenges we face together.
Reed. Couldn't have said it better myself.
On my first day with Class 7, I was sitting in a room full of strangers. Now I know I was standing among friends.
That's Laura, cutting right to the heart of it.
Yeah, I don't ever recall accepting him.
I could say the same about you!
Some things never change, do they?
Honestly, if they ever stop bickering, I'd probably miss it. It's just one of those things that makes us what we are.
Aw, you guys have a good thing going. Wish I was a part of it.
You said it, Short Stack. Don't know that there's much of a place for a slackadaisical second year.
What kind of talk is that? You two belong here just as much as the rest of us. And I think you'll have to agree, Emma. Class 7 is the best that...
Well, maybe I still have a ways to go before I fully understand the whole class, but I'm confident Class 7 is the finest air...
Then what are we waiting for? No one might ever know what we do here tonight. We're not doing this to prove to others how great we are. We're doing it to prove it to ourselves. To face down our fear, conquer it, and earn the answers we deserve.
Reed. All right. I won't try to do... Let's go earn our chance to leave our mark on this academy.
Yeah!
Okay, can we save? Look!
Whoa.
I'd expected to see something that defied explanation. This is beyond imagination.
Still, this trial is ours to overcome. And overcome it we shall.
Yeah, you're right. So, how about it, Reed? Any words of wisdom from our fearless leader?
Huh? What do you want me to...
Whatever you want, yes.
Gotta have a little pep talk before we begin the mission.
Yep. Just think of it as another of our old schoolhouse adventure.
Let's do this, boss man.
Just don't say anything you might regret later.
You guys aren't making this any easier. Alright, Class 7. Our mission is to explore the 7th floor of the old schoolhouse and find a way to return the building to normal. Are you ready to give this everything you've got?
Alright. Watch her. 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 And him because he's lowest level. Okay. Alrighty. Well, with that, I will bid you guys adieu.